What's up, guys? Welcome back to Coach's Corner. Today we're going to talk about what kind of movements do we do. We can break these up in a couple different ways, but today I'm going to break them down into three main categories. We can break the types of movements we do down into cardio, weightlifting, and we'll call it gymnastics. So let's first look at cardio. So a lot of things that people think of when they think of cardio, one of the first things they think of is running. Some of the other things that we do would be rowing and biking. These are some popular ones that we do in the gym. One thing you also might not think about that we do is jump rope. This is also considered cardio. So what we're trying to do with cardio in particular is we're trying to develop our VO2 max, and we're trying to develop our cardiovascular system. So basically our body's ability to generate oxygen and put it into our blood. That's why we do a lot of our cardio movements. So this is mainly about oxygen. These movements are typically very cyclical and not usually very complicated. There are some elements of technique, especially when we look at the row and the jump rope, but generally they're quick and they're very repetitive. The next one we're going to look at is weightlifting. So these are things that we're going to strength train in the gym. So this is strength training. And we do a lot of strength training, and we do it in a lot of different ways. That's going to be anything with the barbell. So we're thinking barbell. So things like cleans, squats, presses are all going to fall under there. We also use kettlebells and dumbbells. We don't just weight lift to be strong. What we're doing is we're actually training our ability to move an external load. We want to know and train on moving external objects, because that's a lot of what we do outside of the gym. Whether you're moving a fridge, lifting up a couch, picking up your kids, we want to know how to properly move external objects, and so we do this in a controlled environment so that when you do go outside the gym, not only are you physically capable, but you know how to do it. Going back to the cardio, is a lot of these cyclical movements actually break down some of our tendons and ligaments just by moving very repetitively. The strength training balances that out. So when I'm doing squats that are slow compared to running or jump rope, I'm actually rebuilding those tendons and I'm strengthening the muscles around the joints that get a little bit beat up when we do cardio. And so this is a nice complement to the cardio to make sure that our body is balanced and working optimally. This is too why you might see a lot of runners get knee injuries, because they're not balancing out their running training with strength training. The last one we got is gymnastics. And so gymnastics is basically, we're going to call body weight movements. This is your ability to move your body through space. That looks like a whole bunch of different ways. It's going to be things like burpees are a gymnastics movement, or you might see things like pull-ups, push-ups, box jumps, whole bunch of things. Anytime we're moving just our body through space, that's going to be considered gymnastics movement. This is tying this again back to weightlifting. I want to be able to know how to move my body throughout space before I introduce an external load. So if I don't know how to move my body at all, I'm really going to be in a dangerous position if I go to try to pick something up. And so this is going to be a really nice transition into our weightlifting. Moving body in space. And then even tying this back to the cardio. If I know how to do movements that are a little more complicated than, say, running, rowing, and biking, when I do go to develop my technique for these, I've built a body awareness that allows me to dial that in to make this even better. And so what you'll see is throughout our program, we do all 3 of these, sometimes 1 per day, sometimes 2, sometimes all 3 in the same day, with the idea that we're going to balance out our training and make sure we're leveling everything up at the same time, and you're getting everything you need to make sure you get the results that you want. So I hope you liked it. Shoot us a like, share it, give us a comment, and if there's anything that you want to see or know more about with our training and our program, send us a message and we'll put it on Coach's Corner. See ya.